Pound for Pound TV.
Pound
Good to be
Pound
with you.
TV. Luke, that was a pretty intense face-off there. Is it forecast what's coming this June 5th? Is it going to be...
Look, there's a lot of motion in this fight. And, you know, look, let's face reality. They're also trying to get under each other's skin. There's mental gymnastics going on here. And, you know, there's a battle of wills. You know what? These are two professionals. They're going to get in the ring on Sunday. They're going to go ring on June 5th, and they're gonna like lay it all out there. That's all that's going to matter. What happens after the bell rings? All this other stuff is just window dressing.
What, with Devin's father not being able to come here, we've seen a couple of times with some of the comments from the Kambosos team. It looks as if he might have got under his skin a little bit. Does it make it that little bit harder for Devin to get the job done? Given that, the father's
I don't think so, actually. I mean, the father's been there his whole life. He's always had a strong crew of people around him. Most of them are here. Yoel Judah is one of the best trainers in the game. He knows, he's talking to Bill Haney, you know, multiple times a day. I don't think there are going to be any excuses. I think the two guys are going to get in there, the best man's going to win, and boxing fans are going to be the real winners. We're going to have an undisputed lightweight champion. I've never worked with a fighter as self-confident and self-assured as Kambosos. The kid has ice water in his veins. He's believed in himself even when he was fighting on undercards, making no money, traveling the world, fighting to get this opportunity. He always believed someday he would be in Marvel Stadium. Someday he'd be undisputed. Haney's a terrific talent. I mean, these are really two of the best young fighters in the world. So it's a real treat for boxing fans. I hope as many people as possible file into Marvel Stadium on Sunday, because really it's a rare opportunity to see a fight of this magnitude.
Well, we hear it's a sellout, so it's sold out.
No, it is not sold out. There are still tickets available. We're hoping it's going to sell out. It's doing very, very well. If people want to go and get quality locations, they should be ordering right now. Do not wait till the day of the fight, because it may very well sell out, but there are still tickets available.
If it does sell out, that's a promising sign for Australian boxing.
It's already a promising sign. In a worst case scenario, this will be the second biggest fight in Australian history. If it sells out, it could be the first. But in a worst case scenario, it's one of the three biggest fights ever on this continent. So that's pretty big stuff. And let's face reality, George is still a young kid. This is his first major event in Australia. If he wins this fight, there are many sellouts ahead.
Absolutely. And if David pulls it off on June 5th, is there any flexibility with where the rematch will be?
The rematch will be back in Oz.
Okay. And also, just one last question. You've got someone debuting.
Yoel Angeloni.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, Yoel Angeloni is a mother from Cuba who lives in Cuba, dad from Italy. He had a record of 130 wins and 2 losses as a Cuban amateur. Went to Italy and won 10 consecutive international competitions. I really feel privileged that DBE was able to sign him. He really, really, really wanted to make his pro debut on this card, and he will be against an undefeated local kid who's 3-0. Get there early in the morning for the early undercard. Get to see this kid. Yoel Angeloni is a special talent, a welterweight, sensational talent. Good to be with you, and I'll tell you, it's a glory days right now of Australian boxing. Boxing fans, sports fans in Australia, be part of it. Marvel Stadium on Sunday. Thank you.